I'm Torn. I'm a PT here at the Hruska. I've got another just quick tip for you. One thing that we see a lot, and I know that you deal with if you sit at a desk, is right shoulder pain. There are people out there making a living off of rubbing people's right upper trap and right shoulder pain. It's just one of those things that we see all the time, and if you sit at a desk, you just kind of know you're going to deal with it. Common things that are done a ton are massage therapy and acupuncture and chiropractic care and all these things that are designed to help out with the pain in your right upper trap. And they can be helpful, and a lot of times they feel good, but they don't seem to last. Most people who have this are sitting at a computer all day, and if you sit at a computer, you probably have, or if you haven't, you should get a good ergonomic assessment done of your computer. Make sure your screens are at a good height for you. Make sure that your mouse is at a good height for you, so your body is in a good position. Make sure you have good chair and good support for your back. And even though we do all those things, often we still have issues. So do those things, they're important for you. But if you've done all that and you're still struggling with this right upper trap pain, we start to back up and go, well, now why is that pain there in the beginning? Well, it's usually there because of your underlying posture. Not posture in a way that you need to sit up taller, posture in a way that this is the way that your body typically functions. And as a right dominant human being, as a right person who sits at a desk and runs a mouse with your right hand probably, or uses that sort of situation, this right shoulder blade typically sits down and forward. We see it all the time. Look in the mirror, watch people around you, you'll see it. Now again, why is that lower? It's lower because the rib cage underneath it has gotten into a position where it's going down and forward as well. So unless we address, so then go back. So as that happens, the only thing that's going to help hold your arm on now when you're trying to run that mouse is that right upper trap muscle. So the longer you sit at that desk and the more you work at it, the worse that's going to get until we figure out how to support that shoulder and shoulder blade better. And we're not going to do that through neck activity or even through shoulder activity. We've got to do it by making sure the ribs underneath that shoulder blade are in a good position. So here's an easy thing that you could try at work. Instead of doing your upper trap stretches and all these things that are designed to stretch this muscle, which is not a bad idea, we want to do what we can to help get the ribs underneath that shoulder. Your right shoulder is going to go up and back if your ribs on the front left go down and in. So I would have you put both of your hands on your right knee, put your left elbow on your left knee, tighten up your left tummy muscles, which is going to take your right shoulder and position it up and back compared to your left. Hold that. Take a couple of good deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you do that, you'll see the right rib cage start to expand. And as you exhale, think about still tightening your left side. That is undoing that pattern or that habit of having that right shoulder, right arm forward and down. That would be an easy activity you can do throughout your day that would help position your shoulder and your neck in a better position to take some strain off of that upper trap muscle. If you feel that that's helpful and you say, wow, that actually feels like I got a good massage or I took some strain off by doing some good stretches without touching your neck, well, we know there's some underlying issues. There's a lot more things that we could do to address that, but that's a really good work tip that you could use to try and prevent that right neck from getting too bad. If you're something that you're struggling with, get a hold of me. I'd love to go through other things that might be contributing to why that neck stays tight when you're in those positions at work. There's more that you can do other than just having good ergonomics, but do that first. And then if that's not working, come in and see me. Thanks so much.